very warm welcome to all of you, to all the teachers and students present over here. So before starting our topic, let us watch a video and let us see how many of you can guess what our topic is. Let us start with the topic. Sorry for the inconvenience. So our topic is time travel. You might have heard it in various movies. It is a very controversial and debatable topic, right? So next slide please. So first of all, let us introduce what is time travel. Time travel is basically the concept of moving through time where you don't age yourself, right? So you can either travel forward or backward in time. The scientists since decades they have been trying to implore and explore what are the various ways to travel through time. So Einstein, he was the first scientist who came up with the theory of relativity in 1905. From that time it started the concept of time travel. Next slide please. This is Einstein's greatest idea. Einstein proposed the theory of special and general relativity. And what does the theory of general relativity basically means? The theory of general relativity explains to us that space and time, they are not different. They are really the same thing woven into one aspect, right? In a four-dimensional space that Einstein called space-time. According to this, time moves differently to different people corresponding to their relative speed. So if you are in 9th class, 10th class, right, you might have heard a chapter in physics, right? It is called relative motion. So it is related to that. Next slide please. Forwards and backwards time travel. Going forward in time is relatively easy. It is considered by scientists, right? We don't know if it will be possible or not. Einstein's theory of relativity seems to allow backward time travel also, which is in general considered tough. So forward time travel, what does it mean? My time goes slower than yours, like aging slower than everyone else. Backward time travel, my time goes faster than yours, aging faster than everyone else. Every one of you know this, right? If you don't want to become young or old, you can use a time tunnel. So let us explore what is time tunnel. Next slide please. This is the time tunnel, most famously known as wormholes, or you can also call it Einstein-Rosen bridges. So as you can see in this picture, there is a very narrow path in between and a huge opening and exit. Next slide please. This is a better description of a wormhole. As you can see, I'll explain it here. So you can see like this bend. It is a bend in space-time. If you travel through this path, you might take years or maybe infinite time. But through a wormhole, what it does, it provides a shortcut to travel from this point in space to a very distant point in another universe. Next slide please. So let us introduce what is a wormhole. It is a theoretical passage through space-time that creates shortcuts for long journeys across the universe. Okay, so wormholes are predicted by the theory of general relativity. But it is considered by scientists that wormholes are very dangerous. Why it is dangerous? Let me explain. So wormholes, they have a very high gravitational pull. So if you travel through wormhole, you will eventually die in between. So they have a very, warping, you can say warping entrance. So to keep it open, you need something which is called as exotic matter. So what is exotic matter? It is simply a mass with a negative, it is negative mass. So what we do is, at the entrance of wormhole, we keep two negative masses. These two negative masses, they oppose each other. Repulsion force exists between them, so they keep the wormhole open. Entering a wormhole is 50 to 60 times more dangerous than a black hole because these negative masses, they're highly dangerous. Next slide please. What really happens in a wormhole? In a wormhole, you will be teleported through the time tunnel when your craft goes in it, and it will exit the tunnel, come out from the wormhole at a very distant space or another universe. Wormhole is completely hypothetical. It is not proved until now that even a single wormhole exists. But there are some scientists who say that a wormhole is not really a means of going back in time. It's a shortcut, so that something that was far away is much closer. It It is relatively easy to understand. So if you have a long road and you don't want to cross through this path, there is always exists a shortcut, right? So it is only a shortcut, simply a shortcut, but in space-time. Slide please. So that is all from my side. Now I'm handing over the mic to my friend Barsh.
So, as my friend Gaurav Jugran has explained about the time travel, so I am here to tell you about some paradoxes related to the time travel. So, the first paradox is paradox of changing the past. It literally means that you create a time machine and you move to the past, and you thought of changing some incidents in the past, like you have some of the issues in past and you want to resolve it with the help of time machine. So it's definitely not possible because it will violate the cause and effect rule, which states that no cause can be happen without the effect. Next slide please. The grandfather paradox. It's one of the most famous paradox which states that if you create a time machine, you move to the past. You kill your grandparents, which means your father is not born. If your father is not born, which means you are not already born. So this whole leads to the end where we started. So the solution to this paradox is that we will be taken to an alternate timeline where we will be meeting our grandparents, and if we kill them, we will have a future which will not exist for us. Next slide please. The multiverse theory. The multiverse theory states that parallel universe can exist individually or grouped together as multiverse. So, multiverse is a universe in which the things which exist in this universe can or may be different from that of another universe. The laws of nature which may be different in one parallel universe are in another in respect to the time travel would provide multiple versions of the future in which someone could exist or not exist at all. So, the next is light speed limitations. The light speed limitation which we face in this universe might be null or void in the next or parallel universe which we can't do. Next slide please. So many world interpretation. It says that each time we make a choice, at our quantum scale, so there exists a universe to accommodate that choice which gives rise to a multiple new paradoxes, even the universe. Alternate timeline, each with their own forward arrow of time and their own history may exist then, allowing the time travelers to jump into the another version of history and override those pesky paradoxes. In the nutshell, many world interpretations state that if we are taken to the alternate time, we might time travel to another dimension or alternate time. Next slide. That's all in our presentation. Thank you for your kind attention. Any queries?
Okay, so I was asking why would exotic matter repel? You said na we'll place the matter there. So why would it repel?
I think you didn't see what is written in it. It is written it as negative mass. Negative and negative repel each other.
So the positive